There are various cartoons over the years that just didn't get too much attention, and today I'll be going over those. They are, in my opinion, some very underrated cartoons that really deserve more attention and recognition. Not as many people talk about these cartoons, but I feel like a lot more people should know about them. The first underrated cartoon I want to talk about is Danny Phantom. Now, some of you are probably thinking, wait, what? Danny Phantom was really popular. However, looking back on it, the fandom wasn't that huge, especially when it was first airing. Not many people were tuning into every single new episode, and people stopped watching the show.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing?
Danny, keep it down. You'll scare away the ghosts. It's the Fenton Ghost Fisher. I'm fishing for ghosts. Check out this line. Coated with a special high-test ectoplasmal resin that ghosts can't break. Quiet now. Don't want to spook 'em.
Also, when season 3 was airing, so many people were saying that's when the show went downhill, and there were all these different ghosts that were completely unrealistic, they don't make any sense. And over time, don't get me wrong, there were more fans of Danny Phantom. However, I feel like a lot of people just dismiss it as one of those older Nicktoons that doesn't really matter. I went and rewatched the entire series recently, and it is way better than I remember. There were actually some interesting story arcs going on here, and keep in mind, this was a Nickelodeon cartoon. Other than Avatar: The Last Airbender, there weren't many instances of continuity, and Danny Phantom just used it really well. There's just so many things to like about it, and it feels like not many people look back to say that it's one of the better Nicktoons of that time period, but I do think it was above average, and I highly suggest you go back and watch every single episode in chronological order, because the story is probably way more interesting than you remember.
Man, that's the cool thing about your powers, man. There's no downside. Give me 5. Ah! I'm okay.
The next underrated cartoon is We Bare Bears. Unlike Danny Phantom, this is a completely modern show. It is still airing to this day. We Bare Bears definitely has a decent group of people watching, but it's one of those Cartoon Network shows that gets absolutely no attention online. Like even me, if we're talking about my own videos, I don't make many of them solely dedicated to We Bare Bears. There are a few, but it's not one of the main cartoons on my channel. And if you search on YouTube, there aren't really many people talking about We Bare Bears. This is not an incredible cartoon by any means. However, for modern Cartoon Network standards, it is quality. It's an original cartoon in a world of trashy reboots and stuff you really don't want to see on Cartoon Network. The storylines in We Bare Bears can be very simple, but at the same time, it's relaxing to watch. It's just a feel-good comedy cartoon featuring these 3 brother bears.
Yeesh, what do you think?
Whoa, my.
Ice Bear made century eggs.
Hey, man, how's the... What? Oh, man, I didn't know you were this good, Pan.
I'm so beautiful.
Really? You all like it? Ice Bear is having spiritual experience.
Do I really get to keep it when you're all done?
Oh yeah, man. After my class, it's all yours.
While I do admit that most episodes are average and nothing incredible, every so often there's an episode that's actually amazing, and it can rival some other really good cartoons. But I seriously think more people should be talking about We Bare Bears. Yes, it's not the best show around, but it still has a lot of good episodes, and honestly, a lot of people probably don't know about this because it doesn't really play much on Cartoon Network. There's not a whole lot of advertising for We Bare Bears, so I can kind of understand why not many people are tuning in. But still, if you're watching this video and you have no idea what this show is, I highly suggest you just go online, check out a few episodes, see if you like it, because it really is worth a watch. The last underrated cartoon I want to talk about is ScoobyDoo Mystery Incorporated. This one I barely see anybody talking about online or basically anywhere. A lot of people are probably dismissing it as just another Scooby-Doo incarnation, but I promise you it is everything but that. The Scooby-Doo formula can definitely get extremely boring after so many different incarnations. You can only handle this one group of characters and the certain plots for a short amount of time. However, Mystery Inc. takes that classic Scooby-Doo formula and adds an incredible twist. There's continuity, story arcs, the villains are cooler. The tone of the show is just completely darker than previous incarnations, and that makes it unique from the typical Scooby-Doo formula. A lot of people don't want to watch this because they assume they've already seen it before with previous Scooby-Doo shows, but seriously you guys, if you have not seen Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., you are really missing out. I don't want to say any specific details about this cartoon because you really should watch it without any spoilers, but if you've been avoiding the show or maybe you haven't even heard of it, just know you won't expect where the plot goes, and it was just a really fun time watching. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.